can find some interesting material. Not all the time. I mean, you can find it anywhere. Like Alex Jones has some interesting material every now and then. But apparently now, man, he's in the ghetto. Alex Jones. You cannot. Pretty soon, here's what will happen. A lot of people don't know that Alex Jones is a syndicated radio program. And so he's been reduced down to a syndicated radio program and his website. And I think he's got like a super secure server, and he can't get taken off of it. They can't ban his website because that is the last bastion of Alex Jones besides the syndicated radio. But Apple's eliminated, and they've taken his app off the App Store. He's off Twitter now, so it's beyond shadow banning. He's just been banned. Whatever, Jones says something interesting every now and then. Anyway, let me get back to this WND thing. So I was on the website last night, and they had a list, a directory of all these women who have been busted for child sex. I gotta find this thing. Let me just find this. Hold on. Let's do this. I gotta find this directory again. Hopefully it'll come up. Hold on. Let me do this teachers. This is even better. Now, hold on. One more time. Refining my search terms. Oh, well, here's an interesting one. Man, there is a lot going on with teachers getting busted for sex. Baltimore substitute teacher arrested for sex abuse. Teacher among 12 arrested in Ohio in online child sexting. Holy smokes. There's a woman from Spring Branch. Spring Branch. Isn't that where they had a catastrophe? What was that? Wasn't that where they had the shooting at the school? Wasn't that in Spring Branch? Let me just find this. Hold on. So I gotta get this thing because it's gonna blow your mind. Okay, I'm having a hard time finding it. I should have it in my history. I gotta find it. Hold on. Where are we? Just give me a moment here. I know it's not quite dead air, but it'll be worth it once I find this and I start to read some of this back to you. Blow your mind. One sec. We're gonna get there. Man, I cruise the internet quite a bit, I have to say. A lot. Les Moonves going down in flames, right? Me Too, hashtag Me Too takes down Les Moonves. We'll talk about that today as well. It's another notch in the belt for hashtag Me Too. Okay, let me just try. I don't want to spend too much time trying to find this webpage that I was on. If I find it, I'll put it in the link to the show. And, oh, here it is. I found it. All right, okay. Just when you're about to give up, right? Don't. That's the message. Don't give up. Okay, this is crazy. This is totally crazy. So this is nuts, man. What is it? World News Daily. They've got a list of all these teachers that have been busted for child sex. I mean, it is comprehensive. Totally comprehensive. And some of these teachers are actually, from their mugshots, kind of attractive. Some, not so attractive. And it wasn't just boys, but girls. I mean, here's this woman, Alexandra Vera. This is an attractive woman. And some of the stories here, blow your mind. Absolutely blow your mind. But there's a constant thread through every one of these transgressions and seriously bad life choices. Let me read you just one here at the top. This is Abby Jane Swoger. She's a teacher's aide, 34, at Highland Senior High School in Harrison, Pennsylvania. She was arrested on the 22nd of February, 2008 for renting a hotel room where police found beer, marijuana, an open condom wrapper, and at least 4 teenage girls and boys, including several of her 15-year-old son's friends. Though categorically denying rumors she was having sex with students from the school, Swager was quoted as saying, "I was stupid, very stupid. I already know I was, and I can understand you looking at me wrong." It's the biggest mistake I ever made in my whole life. Police allege Swager asked or encouraged 2 15-year-old one-way girls to have sex with her. According to a police report, Swager admitted to having sex with a 17-year-old boy and asked police, "How serious is that?" The one-time exotic dancer resigned February 25th, 2008. Swager accepted a 3 to 6 year jail term that included a 36-year probation. Wow, that's really sad. I mean, this woman's somebody's mother, right? I'm sorry, I was not the role model I should have been. I'm really sorry. She was an exotic dancer, and she was a teacher's aide. I guess you can do both, right? I mean, isn't that kind of what, Flashdance was about? Except she was working on the crew. She was a man doing construction. Let's see. What else we have here? And it just doesn't stop at consensual but it doesn't stop at sex with an underage person. Okay, it goes beyond that. Some of these teachers get pregnant. Alexandria Vera, middle school teacher for the Aldine Independent District in Houston, Texas, accused of having sex with her 8th grade students. Wow, not even 17, 8th grade. An act that led to her pregnancy and later abortion. Turned herself into Montgomery County Police in May 2016 to face charges of sexual abuse. Vera admittedly engaged in a long-running sexual relationship with the boy with the knowledge and support of his parents. Vera, an English teacher, allegedly told authorities she first met the boy, then 13, during summer school and gave him her phone number when he asked. Could you imagine being the 13-year-old kid? He's thinking, man, I want that teacher's number. I wonder if she'll give it to me. I want that teacher's number. I'm going to ask her. Yeah, I'm going to ask her. And so, could you imagine the teacher? Okay, fine. Sure. Here. She also allegedly said the boy asked her to hang out. She's a 24-year-old woman. Hey, you want to hang out? Where are they going to hang out? Down by the swings? $7-Eleven? Kids don't go to arcades anymore, do they? Hang out. She agreed. And that, over the course of a couple days, kissing led to a sexual relationship. As Click to Houston put it, Vera said the student's parents not only knew about the relationship, they approved of it and allowed the teen to spend the night at Vera's home, where they engaged in sex on a regular basis, according to court documents. She told investigators she would drop him off in the morning so he could catch the bus to Stovall Middle School. So wrong. You know, could you imagine dropping the boy off, kissing him? Okay, sweetie, I'll see you at school. It's like, oh my God. Insane. Okay, I want to read just a couple more of these, because a lot of these are nuts. They're totally nuts. There's a thread here that I need to find one that has a thread. Amy Beck, 33, attractive woman. David Starr, Jordan Middle School in Burbank. Let me see. There were 2 incidents at Hebron High School, which I thought was weird. Like, here's this one, okay, this is strange. Amy McElhaney, again, another kind of, can you imagine being the husband of these women? My God. Amy McElhaney, 25, charged with having a sexual relationship with an 18-year-old male student. 25-year-old Hebron High School Spanish teacher and former Miss Texas contestant will not be serving any jail time after a Denton County, Texas grand jury refused an indictment in September 2008. While the age of consent in Texas is 17 years, the state law bans relationships between educators and students. She could have faced 20 years. There's another person, let's find this, another person who also had a relationship at a Hebron. It may have been a different Hebron High School, or Hebron, or however you say it. Let me see if I can find it. Lawrence County, Huntersville, Sturbridge, Indiana woman, Amy Beck, Trousseau. Here's one, Christian Academy. Abigail Holloway, former gym teacher at the Christian Prep School, King's Academy in Sunnyvale. That's a famous Christian prep school, by the way. Totally famous. Well, she had a relationship with a female student. It wasn't a male student. This happens. Amber Marshall. Okay, so there are 2 different Hebron high schools. One is in Northwest Indiana, and the other is in Texas. Okay, I got to find one that's got the thread here. This is the one piece that I need to bring into this conversation. All right, let me read this one. And this one is not an outlier. So Barbara Anderson, 37, math teacher at Kent Lake High School in King County, Washington, was booked on March 17, 2011 on felony charges for allegedly having sex with one of her 17-year-old students. According to court documents, Anderson was the boy's math teacher and after-school tutor during his sophomore year. Seattle's Como TV reports school officials initially contacted authorities March 8th after the boy's mother approached Kennel Lake staff members. The mom reportedly became suspicious about the relationship after seeing a large number of text messages between her son and the teacher. Anderson allegedly texted the boy roughly 800 times, including more than 100 texts in a 24-hour period. The teen also told his uncle he was getting laid by a teacher. Look, I'm not going to say that it's okay